Oh. Sounds like Yoshi.
In the 64 version, yes.
Yeah.
That they did not repeat that version of the sound in the later
Oh,
ones.
that's good. Hi there, guys, and welcome to the thank you video for You're Not Alone. My name is Escalia Calipage Ryumasa. To my right, I have Bellamy, and to my left, we have the Soulless Ginger, who is here to make me pay up on yet another of my stretch goals that I foolishly, is that a word? Foolishly, how about that?
Foolishly.
That I foolishly agreed to. I still say that any agreement you make when you haven't slept for 24 hours should be null and void, but I nevertheless agreed to it, and you guys donated, so we're going to be doing this. I'm going to be getting my nose hairs tweezed while I do this video. You may begin. It's like slightly more annoying than the eyebrows because it makes me want to sneeze too.
I'd like to just point out that I actually forgot that this was a nose hair tweezing. I thought for some reason that this was an eyebrow tweezing, and I have no idea why.
Okay. Well, that's awful. Alright, so.
Keep talking.
I don't want to like make you miss and like stab my brain. Alright.
Remember, the humor is all in the sound effects.
Yeah, I know. Ow! Yeah, clearly. Hey, how you doing over there?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's not simply pain or anything.
Right. So we're over here. We've now had a few days to recover from the events of You're Not Alone, which of course was supposed to be a 24-hour stream. That was our original guess. Oh god, this is just like horrible. The good thing is I don't actually have that many nose hairs.
Just a word of forewarning, they do kind of come back grown sometimes.
What?
And you would know.
Yeah, you would know, eh? Yeah, I know. So, obviously, sporting the full wardrobe today, it's like picking your nose, but worse. We're sporting the full lineup. The Soulless Ginger over here was kind enough to do my hair for me. Ow. Yeah. On the note of my hair, as you can see, we have made good on another of our stretch goals, which was at $2,100. I was going to get my hair dyed, and as you can see, it has been dyed. We got it done a nice dark shade of blue in the roots, which, by the way, getting your hair bleached is horrible. It is the worst, like, the arm waxing, the eyebrow tweezing, the leg waxing, none of that was as bad as the hair being bleached. That was the worst of it. Like, I sat there in that chair, just like squirming and groaning and whining. It was like having an orgasm. Yeah, that joke didn't land. It's hard to have jokes land when you're having hair yanked out of your face again. Son of a bitch.
Are you only doing one at a time on him?
Yeah.
Huh?
Are you only doing one at a time?
Yeah, she's only doing one at a
Think
time.
so?
Yep.
I can't exactly see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I should have brought the
we're doing it blind.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah. That was skin, you bitch.
I'd offer to do it, but I don't think I could.
Thank you for that. No. If anything, you two can switch
There's still
spots.
a hair attached to it.
If anything, you two can switch spots and she can continue.
Oh, okay.
Good lord, yeah. Do that. I'm so glad I don't have very many hairs on my nose. It's like my back. There's actually nothing like that. People want me to do like a back waxing. I have no hair on my back. There would be nothing to do.
I can't see.
Do I need to like go like this for you?
I don't think that would come across very well in the video.
Alright. Where were we? What were we talking about? The hair dyeing. Yeah, so getting my hair bleached was actually the worst of it. I'm going to post the pictures because I've got more pictures than just once it was done. I also got pictures of after I had gotten the bleaching done and after I'd gotten the neutralizer done, and so you can see what I look like as a blonde, which is interesting. I went from looking like a James Bond villain to looking like slightly edgier Draco Malfoy, apparently. So that was fun. But eventually we got it done, and I gotta say, I fucking love it. Like, I love my hair, like these 2 shades of blue, and it's also like, this wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't supposed to get like, the teal in here, but I ended up getting teal in my hair too, and I love it. Like, the problem was when she was doing it, it looked like the whole thing was gonna come out teal, and she was like starting to panic a little bit, which made me start to panic. And
Your first dyeing experience.
yeah, I don't want to hear uh-oh. That's the last thing you want to hear when you're getting your hair dyed. And so she like very quickly is like, hey, give me some of that dye. And the girl next to me was getting her hair dyed pink. And she's like, hey, give me some of that dye real quick. And they gave it to her, and she started rubbing that into my hair, and for whatever reason, that turned it blue again. So I don't know why teal plus pink makes blue, but it does apparently. I don't think that's how colors work, frankly.
I think you're done.
Oh, thank heaven. Wow, that wasn't any fun at all.
At least it was a lot quicker than all the other hair removals you had.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it was a lot quicker. There's not much to do. Oh, thank God. Alright. Well, with that, I'm officially paid up on all stretch goals except one. The only one that is left is for me to do my song, Princess Kali, which the lyrics are written. I'm actually going to start recording it as soon as I'm done recording this video. So that will be coming out probably before Sunday as well, which means if you're seeing this video, that's probably out too. Or at least close. It'll be out like later today, probably, if you're watching this video. So that will be coming as well. All my other stretch goals are paid up. Let it be known that Kali keeps her promises, because we've done them all. We did the hot sauce shot. We did the disc is Jinx, which boy, that disc was dragging on forever. That was such a long disc. Disc 2 seriously felt never ending during that event.
We were so miserable.
Oh.
My jammies.
Oh yeah, but yeah, really. Like, then I was like, I wanted to be out of that cosplay, because like cosplay is never comfortable. Like, very seldom do you have a cosplay that's particularly comfortable to wear. And so by the end of like 9 hours in it, I was just like, oh, I want this makeup off my face. I want to be done. And so it was very nice to get off this disc 2 and get it back into my pajamas. So we had that. We had the arm waxing at 1500, which is that. We had the hair dye at 2100. We had the eyebrow tweezing at 2500. We had, what was 3000? Was 3000 cat noises
Yes.
on the last disc? Okay.
And Luke getting his legs waxed.
And Luke getting his legs waxed. No, that couldn't have been the same one then. I think Luke just took the 3000 mark. Because 3500 would have been cat noises, right? So that was what, right before the last disc? Or am I wrong about that?
I think Cat Noises was originally set at 3,000, and then Luke said that he would get his legs waxed if he got to 3,000.
Yeah.
And
I thought
then
that was already done before I got that.
Yeah, the leg waxing happened when Chase wasn't here. So that must have been at 3,000. No, that was 2,000 where he said he would get his legs waxed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3,000 was Luke would do a hot sauce shot.
Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
right. He would do his hot sauce shot. 3,500 was cat noises, and 4,000 was Princess Kali. I think.
Okay.
I think that was it.
If it's not, we'll go back and
Yeah, we can find it out later. But anyway, I want to
You're all
extend.
too tired at that point
Oh,
to remember
God.
anything now.
I have never been so tired. Like, the funny bit was that last bit against Necron, I wasn't feeling particularly tired. Like, I was energized again, just to get maybe just like wanting to finish. But I was super energized, and I actually had a little bit of trouble falling asleep after it was done. I actually got on and finished the FFFL update, and then I went to bed, and it took me a while to fall asleep. And then I only slept until like 2 in the afternoon or something like that. I didn't sleep nearly as long as I thought I would. But nevertheless, it hit me the next night.
I was about to ask that. I was like, and the next night was
Yeah, the
horrible.
next night it hit me hard, and I slept a long time, and then I left work early to come home and go to sleep again. And like only today, actually, or no, yesterday, did I really feel normal again. So but nevertheless, it was a wonderful cause, and we were more than happy to do that. Put our bodies on the line, put our sleep schedules on the line for such a wonderful cause. we are looking forward to getting money from our PayPal. It takes a lot of time to do that we're drawing more than a certain number. I don't actually know what the number is, but when you draw more than a certain number, you have to go through like a waiting period before you can withdraw it. So we have to wait to clear that, and then we'll go ahead and make the donation to charity. So that will be coming up relatively soon. And just I kind of just want to talk about the event itself, because it went so well. From start to finish. Like, we had our first donation before we actually started playing, which was awesome. Like, we got our first donation while I was doing the opening. When we went live, we already had 10 people in the room while the stream was not going, just waiting. And then we went live, and we had 40 people watching before the intro video played. Which is awesome. We had at one point we had over 140 people watching the stream proper. We don't get the metric on how many individual viewers we had over the course of it, but we can make a rough estimate based on our total traffic throughout that we probably had over 500 people from start to finish watch. So that's incredible, and I want to send a huge thank you to everyone who tuned in. Also wanted to point out we had over 200 individual donations throughout the event, totaling over $4,000, which is just mind-blowing to me. Another fun fact that I came across is Seeds brought in $2,100.12. And You're Not Alone brought in $4,033.04. And if you add those together, you get some other number that is also a palindrome that I can't do in my head right now. Yeah, so 2,100, so that'd be...
Palindromes?
Yeah.
No, we didn't end on a palindrome. Officially, the amount raised was a palindrome, but we didn't end the game on a palindrome.
Right, exactly. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it comes out to 6133.16. So, it does, the total amount of money that we've raised over both charities so far has been palindromes, which is awesome. So, I don't know why that just seems to be the case with us. I actually started doing like the math to make sure, like, wait, is it just always when you add two palindromes together you get another palindrome? No, turns out no. But, so that, I don't know, random fun fact. But the event itself, I loved getting to name the characters, like whoever had the highest donation got to name the characters. That turned out to be a fun bit, I thought. Especially just something, like by the end of the game, some of the names that we had, like Swagoon and Joe Steve. Joe Steve to me, I think was, or maybe Mumbles was the funniest. Like,
I don't know, Bum Bum.
Oh, you're right, never mind. Bum
I
Bum.
think Bum Bum had it.
Bum Bum, like, contributed, first of all, to, I think, the most out-of-context Callie moments. And to definitely some of the funniest lines. Bring me my precious Bum Bum.
Bring me my precious Bum Bum.
That was an outstanding line, and I can't start the day without Bum Bum.
What guy can?
What guy can, I think those could just some amazing moments. Soft Bum would have been funny, too. Those were outstanding, so a big thank you to everyone who made the donations possible to be able to make those names and for coming up with something decent. I liked Darby. Darby did work. I've never had a playthrough of 9 where Vivi worked that hard.
I was absolutely unbelievable.
The Black Mage is going ham. I've never had a Black Mage like work that hard in Final Fantasy IX. Like him and Aiko, they're the cannon fodder that you're raising every other turn. You put auto life on them just so they can get back up and do something. So that was awesome. Really, the whole playthrough was awesome, and I actually went back and watched the ending the other night just to see what that moment was like from the other side of the screen. And it was awesome, like the clearing of Necron. We all flip out in the room. The whole chat flips out. That was a great moment. It was a lot of fun, especially at the end when we were all just dead tired and that it needed to be over. And I'm thinking like I was worried that I was gonna have to go back and level. Like this is gonna be such a buzzkill if I have to go back and grind to be able to finish this. I think one more death, and I probably would have switched over to that other account that happened to be on there and just done as level 58 characters.
I kept thinking you were trying to sneak over to it for all
No,
the times that you did.
I wanted to do it, but I wasn't trying to actively. Like, that was like, literally, I was just messing up. It would have been, like, I wanted to at that point, just going, like, this has to end. Like, we've been going for entirely too long. And part of me like wanted to end it at 24 hours. Because I'm like, you know what, we made 24 hours, we've raised a lot of money, it's been great. Maybe it's best we just call it here and we'll all be refreshed and ready to go and I'll be at LBR on Sunday. But I'm glad I didn't in the end. I think it was the right call to finish. And I mean, we ended up raising $4,000, so no one's going to argue with that, I don't think.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a great event. And there were just so many people who stuck through it, who were there for a long, long while. Like we had people who, like we had a couple people who were there for all 36 hours, first of all, which is amazing. And I believe that's both Malkuthera and Thor. Although Thor may have passed out at some point, so I don't know. Like, does it count if you're asleep at your computer, face down on the keyboard?
Thor might have left because I said I didn't like 7.
Oh well, man, Thor's really been pissed. I don't like 7, so that's gonna be unfortunate.
Malcurio was there for a very long time.
Malcurio was
too.
there for a very, very long time. And Malcurio, a big shout out to you again for the wonderful artwork, which I know you're still working on the artwork for the rest of the stretch goal pictures. Those were so much fun. I actually have them on my computer. And I'm saving them. I'm probably going to work them into a video eventually because I love those pictures. They're so fitting. Like the Jinx one is amazing. Like, cause and I talked to Malcurio about it. Like, you can tell like you really cared about that picture because like the look in like my Jinx eyes, like it's that condescending, like I'm looking at prey kind of look. That is just I thought it was really, really well done. So thank you to that. While we're on that subject, I want to send a huge thank you to Malkuthera, who was kind of our in-stream mod. In addition to Kyle, who was running the board and modding, Malkuthera was kind of our in-stream mod and kind of the hype girl and kind of kept everything on track at some points. And Malkuthera was there for pretty much the whole thing. And in addition to that, also provided me some of all the visual slides that are used in the trailer that I made. I had the original version of it made, and Malkuthera was like, I don't want to be a jerk, but those are like ass. Can I like remake them? And I said, yeah. Work I don't have to do? Absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead and remake those. So she did, and they look outstanding. So that's why we chose to. I ended up using them. So thank you, Malkuthera, for that, and as well, also thank you for so much work promoting retweets and just spreading the word. You spread the word more than I did. I mean, I talked to a lot of other hosts and stuff, and like got word across that way. But like as far as Twitter goes, you spread the word more than I did on there. So thank you very much for that. Who else do we need to thank? I do need to send a thank you to Klaus and Lunavox from Phoenix Down Radio, who had me on to help promote the show a while back, and also for being there, for making donations, and for helping to promote just really the whole way through. So Klaus and Lunavox, thank you very much. And if you're out there and you want to hear another decent Final Fantasy XIV podcast, in addition to Limit Break Radio, I like Phoenix Down Radio. I listen to them, so they're definitely worth checking out. I'd recommend them. Who else? I got to send a thank you to Ethis Asher and to Fusion X and Ms. Tech. They all need to get a thank you for helping to promote. I mean, there's like, I'm just trying to do people who I know have shows, because if I tried to do everyone who like retweeted or helped promote, that would be the longest list ever. Joe Never Fails, thank you. Of course, yeah, the Swagoon of Sargatanis himself. A big thank you goes out to him for an amazing donation. He actually is the one who named Swagoon. Huge shout out goes to him for helping to promote and for being there for just such a huge chunk of it, and for the donation. So I already said the donation like 4 times. So, but thank you very much, nevertheless, Joe Never. If you can't tell, I'm doing this off script. I did have something prepared, but I hate reading prepared remarks, especially on a thank you video. So we're going off script here. Also, I do want to say thank you to all of you guys who just, who, I don't want to say help promote, that's not what I'm trying to say, but who were so into it, and who were just so excited from the moment I announced it was happening. People, I mean, I got support all over the place, be it on Twitter, on Skype, Facebook, on the show when we're getting the stream chats. Support all over the place. People asking how they can help, what can they do? Can I send in items? Can I make donations? Other ways. Just so much support came in for this, and I want to say thank you to you guys for that, because it was very touching to get that kind of support. And a huge thank you goes to my fellow hosts at Limit Break Radio. That's right. I heard what you guys said on the show, and I know, I'm sure you would have preferred I missed that. But you guys mean the world to me, and thank you all for your support. Yeah. What else do we have to talk about? That third disc, I think, was the toughest grind. Like, disc 2 was long, but I still had a lot of energy. Disc 3 was the grind. I didn't have you. That's true. I was worried you died because you passed out hard.
Yeah.
I should never let that go.
That was my intent, was drop her off, let her pass out, and then sneak back. It's exactly what I did, and it worked.
Ah. Yeah, that third disc was brutal, and actually I had a lot of problems on that disc that I hope didn't translate too much onto the stream. I started having stomach problems that night, pretty bad. Probably about 2 in the morning the first night, I started having really bad stomach problems, and I think it was because of the hot sauce shot. But I'm not sure if that was it. It might have been something else. Even they and the rest of the cast didn't know about it because I didn't want them to make me stop the stream. But I threw up almost 4 times during the course of the event. Almost every time we were taking a break at one point, I had to go throw up. That's why we took the break.
Bastard.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. You guys would have made me stop.
I knew about one of them.
Yeah, well, I
We knew about one.
Yeah, I told you guys about one of them, but I was starting to throw up a lot, and yeah, I know, but I didn't want to stop. So
We're just finding out about this now.
Literally right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I was having stomach problems, and that's why in the morning I had Luke and Alita take over and do Chocobo Hot and Cold because I didn't need to sleep really. I just needed to lie in my stomach for a little bit and just like let that pass. And fortunately, after about an hour, it passed pretty well, and I was able to get back into it. So I was able to take back over, and I wanted to send a thank you to you guys. Like, first of all, like I was so proud of Luke and Alita and Kyle for being able to step in. Like, Luke streams League of Legends sometimes. He's very new to it, and he doesn't have very many viewers or followers yet. But I know it's something that he wants to do. And Alita does not stream. That's something that she doesn't do. And I just want to say I was very proud of them for being able to get in there and keep it fun and keep it going. And like I woke up, like I got up about an hour later and just nudged Kyle. I'm like, hey, how we doing? He's like, we like dropped like 5 viewers or something like that. No one dropped out. Like everyone stayed in it. And like first of all, thank you guys for that. And I hope it's because they were entertaining and they were able to keep it fun for you guys. I was laying face down, went blah for the most of the time. So. I don't really know. I have to go back and watch what they were up to and how they did, but I'm glad that they were able to keep it going while I recovered. So, but after that, I was able to get back in, and well, yeah, it was pretty much smooth sailing from there. I mean, there was points where I was tired and beat, but it was pretty easy from then on in, just straight through to the end. I think one of my favorite quotes that came out of this whole event was. Malky saying, was Malky quoting me, "Don't worry, Disc 4 is short. Fuck you, Escalia." Because, yeah, Disc 4, it was short compared to, like, 2 and 3, but, like, 4 wipes on the final boss did not make it go any faster, so. That was 4 wipes on him, 2 wipes on Kuja, I think, so.
It was more than
3,
that.
was it 3 on Kuja? Was it more than that?
I'm pretty sure it had to be more than that because you were fighting Kuja, I believe, when I woke up at 3 and we didn't end at 6.
Okay, well then there's probably more than that, yeah. Yeah, so, but we got through it. There was just so much fun stuff from that. Like, the out of context Callie was hilarious. Like, just like going back and looking at all the ridiculous shit that I said that can be so easily taken out of context. I'm like, oh, these are great. The overnight run, we had a lot of fun doing that and doing our sex Q&A, which, like, everyone got into. Like, the chat had fun with that. Like, it's after dark. We're gonna do a proper after dark show. So that, big thank yous go out to you and to Alita for sticking with me on that one. We had a really good time with that.
Yeah.
That was also when we were finishing the arm wax? No, that was earlier on in the game. Yeah. I think we were doing the eyebrow tweak. No, because I was in Jinx cosplay by that point, so we couldn't have been doing anything.
I'm pretty sure you were still in Jinx cosplay when
Yeah.
I was doing the eyebrow tweezing.
Was it? No.
I'm pretty sure.
That sounds right.
It's
The
all
whole
blending.
thing is a blur.
It's all blending together. Like it's 30. Like for you guys, you probably all have like favorite moments that you like remember very vividly. For us, it's just one long blur.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'm working on a highlight video, and I need all of you out there to send me your favorite moments. I need to know what are the moments I highlight. I want you guys to create the highlight video effectively. So, excuse me. I want you guys to send me either via Twitter, Skype. I don't care if you email the show and let me know. However you want to. You can follow me on Twitter at Ascalia or message me on Skype, Ascalia_Riamasa. I want you to get on and let me know what your favorite moment on the stream was, and I'm going to compile them all together into a highlight video because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, let's start here. What was your favorite moment?
Oh God, I don't know. So I had been up from 7 a.m. Friday until 2:30 p.m. Saturday. So like you said, everything was a big blur.
Oh, this is professional. Yours went off earlier. I didn't miss it.
I didn't think you would.
Yep.
Sorry. At least it's a video game.
Yeah.
related
At
noise.
least it was Zelda.
It's on topic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, honestly, I can't pick one. The whole thing was just a great experience. But at the same time, I was very, very tired.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I hear that. You got a favorite moment?
I have to say, the moment when when we kind of collectively realized that you might actually be getting through the final fight, not because it was ending, but just that excitement of like, wait, it's actually happening.
When we got the pattern,
This
you mean?
is working.
Like when we
Yeah.
started figuring out the pattern. Yeah, and we were able to keep everyone going. We're like, basically, at that point, as long as we didn't get a real bad Grand Cross, we were probably going to be able to win.
Yep.
Yeah, that was what you're right, because the energy in the room really changed. Like I got leaned forward
Yeah.
again back into playing. Yeah, you're right. That was a really cool moment. I think my favorite moments. Oh my God, there was so much because like the arm waxing. I'd be hard to say that was my favorite moment, but I think that might have been the most entertaining moment on the stream.
Luke was definitely more entertaining.
You're right, Luke's the leg waxing for
crying.
Luke was dying. Yeah, he was a trooper, and I know how he feels because but at least I've shaved my legs before. He hasn't shaved his legs since he was on swim team, which was in high school. That was like 5 years ago.
That and his legs are even scrawnier than yours.
Yes.
So there is no flat surface.
Right.
So
Oh
it's
yeah,
all-
Luke. He was a trooper to go through that, and I mean he is each time we do one of these charity streams. Like he volunteered to be taped to the wall last time,
Yeah.
and this time he did the hot sauce shot and the leg waxing. He's very dedicated, and really the support that I get from him on a daily basis is incredible. When I came out to him, I wasn't worried actually coming out to Luke. He was maybe the only person I wasn't at all worried about because like Luke's a bit of an SJW, so like I don't know, like I didn't know to call him a fucking hypocrite. Like I almost wanted him to have a problem with it, so I could have been like, you hypocrite, but I knew he wouldn't, and he did, and he didn't, and his support just on a daily basis is always really awesome. So a huge thank you to him, especially for volunteering those feats for the charity stream.
And not backing out.
Oh yeah. Well, I knew he wouldn't back out once he said he was gonna do it, but I thought maybe once the first few strips came out,
Well,
he might be like, you know what,
yeah.
fuck this.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. No, he was a trooper. He went till we ran out of strips. So. Yeah. I know.
He
I know.
counted them. He knew it wouldn't go through the whole thing.
I know exactly how he feels. I know exactly how he feels. Like when we ran out of strips on LBR, I was like, oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you. You are up there. You do care about me. So yeah, that was a really good moment. I think my favorite moment on that stream. I think my favorite moment was when we broke what we did live on Seeds. I think that moment of just comprehension as we realized like we are not even through the first disc and we have cleared what we did on Seeds. I think that was my favorite moment for me personally. I thought that was I had a fear that this stream wasn't going to do as well as the first one. And not for any real tangible reason other than, the first time, it's the first of something. Everyone's on board with it. I felt very confident the first time around with how well I had promoted. This time I was like, I promoted well, but I don't know, maybe I could have done more. When we broke that number on the first disc, that was such a amazing moment for me to know that like we've done it. It's gonna be great. And I mean, we knew it was gonna be fine real early on. Like we broke 1,000 really quickly, so we knew it was gonna be fine. But to break 2,112 cents was probably my favorite moment, I think. So I want to know what your favorite moments are. I want to know what moment made you laugh the most. What moment made you have some feels. What moment did you just feel proud to be an Escasual or an LB Army member? Whatever have you. What resonated with you the most? I want to know. So send those to me, and I'm going to compile all those moments into a great highlight video for you guys. That's really all I've got to say, I think, on the thank you video. I've got to go record Princess Kali so I can make good on that. I know I've got the lyrics. I've practiced them a few times. It's gonna be interesting. I even got Nika to do. She's gonna provide some of the backup voices for me. So this should be good. This should be fun. I am looking forward. The one line, I think this is a little spoiler. The one line that I'm really looking forward to is in the song when Genie starts to take pretending like he's like the old man. He's like, "You face the galloping hordes." I'm doing one of those lines as Garland and one of them as Katusha. So
awesome.
yeah, so it's like she faced the Gallian hordes. I don't know. It might come out funny. So we're gonna do one of those lines as Garland and one of them as Kuja, and just in celebration of the stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go and start recording that. I hope you enjoyed the thank you video. I thank you all so much for being there for You're Not Alone. And do we want to spoil? You think it's worth spoiling the next one? We don't have a date nailed down. Should we wait till we have the date?
I think we should do that in a separate video, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
So create some hype for it.
Yeah, spoiler, the next charity stream is in the works. There will be more announcements coming on that big. I can safely say this. From a planning and production standpoint, it is going to put You're Not Alone and Seeds of Acceptance to shame. We are going to blow both those productions out of the water. This is going to be bigger than anything we've done yet. I'm going to say that. We don't have the date quite nailed down. We know it's going to be probably around August. It's about what we know. We have to confirm that. I have to speak with Nero and get a date nailed down for him, make sure August doesn't conflict with any plans that we have for LVR. Everything's tentative up and in the air. Here's what we know. It's going to happen. It's probably going to happen a little later this year, and it's going to be big. It's going to be amazing. We're really excited. We've been working on the plans for this, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if it got rambly. Like I say, I'm off script right now, so I apologize for that, but I hope you guys, it is from the heart, I promise you that. Thank you guys so much for all your support with You're Not Alone. Thank you so much for your support with Seeds of Acceptance. And thank you so much for your support with To Be Announced. My name is Kelly Page. This is Bellamy. This is the Soulless Ginger. And we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys.